Today's horoscope, Scorpio October 2nd, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today is potentially strong for conversations that boost or heal you, and you may similarly boost someone up with a gesture or comment. You may go out of your way to make others happy or comfortable, which has its rewards today. People are more likely to enjoy your company these days with Venus in your sign, and you're clearer about your feelings and more expressive with your affections. Still, you're in a cycle that also prioritizes more alone time, reflection, meditation, and a general break from competitive, materialistic, or excessively demanding pursuits. It's a period for recharging your batteries and reflecting upon the past and what you'd like to put behind you. On this day before a solar eclipse, avoiding brand new beginnings and winding down is most appropriate. You've likely felt a crackle running through the air for over a month now. That's because eclipse season always begins to creep in a month prior to the first eclipse and thunders for a month after the latter one. Eclipse season brings cosmic, fated shifts that were meant to happen now and at this time. Often, they throw you in wild new directions, so it's best to trust your intuition and sense what the universe is whispering to you. When the latest opportunities or dramas appear, you must be ready at a moment's notice to seize the day or damage control. What do you want to change in your work commitments? Usually, change is something you can anticipate. However, you may find that you can be the bearer of change when the moon in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You have the control to make something work for you, like adjusting your work commitments or taking on a new partnership. There may still be a slightly nervous, stressful, emotional energy present during these adjustments. But for the most part, you may feel self-assured and in control as you mold each work arrangement. You feel generous and loving today. It's a great day to be you. Exude and revel in your energy as you give it. People will want to be around you. You mustn't neglect yourself for others, always a risk for you. Give yourself enough time and space to do your yoga workout, go for your run, shop for dinner, whatever it is you need to do for yourself. Enjoy the company of others, when possible, but prize your own. This day will be serious and filled with gravity. You will question some of your most fundamental relationships. Don't leave anything to chance today. Above all, your thoughts will have to bring about effective changes. The vibrations of your number will push you to see far ahead and be lucid on a path that could modify your personal and professional future. Although your birthday month and new solar are still over 3 weeks away, Venus's presence in Scorpio is already allowing you to open and explore new opportunities ahead of time. This early influence offers a preview of what the future might hold. Subtle clues hint at significant potential across income, work, and career fronts in the final months of the year. Additionally, Venus provides insight into energizing the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life. Both will significantly impact the formative weeks of your new solar. At the same time that a friendly aspect between Mars and Saturn has not only brought together a powerful mix of nostalgia, romance, passion and adventure but a new sense of resolve. Venus, the planet of love, is moving closer to both. Venus only returned to Scorpio 8 days ago, but having Mars in an adventurous part of your chart and Saturn in your romantic sector, and especially as they are working together, is already a game changer. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon enters Libra at the start of a new month, it's the perfect time to ask yourself, how can you regain balance and find peace in your life? Libra's energy invites us to seek emotional harmony and create a sense of equilibrium in our hearts and minds. So, what brings you that sense of peace? Perhaps it's confiding in a close friend, spending time with a loved one, or diving into a hobby that makes your soul sing. It could even be something as simple as taking a quiet moment for yourself, away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Whatever it is, this is your gentle reminder to focus on what helps you feel mentally, spiritually, and emotionally aligned. Have you noticed how much better you feel when you make time for the things that truly nourish your spirit? Maybe it's a favorite pastime that you haven't indulged in for a while, or perhaps it's just sitting in silence and reflecting. Life has a way of pulling us in a million directions, but today, you're being encouraged to slow down and reconnect with what brings you peace. This sense of self-confidence and clarity is a beautiful gift of the current cosmic alignment. But here's something to keep in mind. Sometimes, when we feel empowered, we can come across as overly confident or even a little arrogant without meaning to, of course. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you were sure you had the best solution, but in pushing that belief, you unintentionally rubbed others the wrong way? It's all too easy to forget that even when we're sure we're right, there's always value in listening to others' perspectives. The energy right now is about balance, not just within yourself but in how you relate to others. Being modest and diplomatic can help you avoid unnecessary conflicts. Even if your ideas are spot on, adopting a more collaborative approach can turn potential friction into productive discussions. So, instead of questioning everything around you, take a step back and let your natural charm and tact guide you toward more harmonious outcomes. Speaking of harmony, if you've been feeling tense or irritable lately, it's a good idea to check in with yourself and your emotions. Do you feel like your patience has been running thin, or maybe you've been overreacting to minor annoyances? It happens to the best of us. Have you ever noticed that when you're stressed, even the smallest things can feel overwhelming? Sometimes, we unknowingly project our inner tension onto those around us, which only adds to the strain in our relationships. But here's the catch: sometimes, clarity requires a pause before action. Have you ever rushed into something the moment it felt right, only to realize later that you could have taken a more thoughtful approach? Don't be afraid to take a step back, even if it feels like you're moving in reverse. Reassessing old plans or revisiting past decisions can be exactly what you need to set yourself up for greater success. Remember, stepping back isn't a setback, it's a way to ensure you're heading in the right direction with full confidence. If you've noticed a bit of tension building in your relationships lately, maybe some disagreements or a sense of friction, this is the perfect moment to dial it back and aim for quality over quantity in your interactions. Think about it. When was the last time a heated debate left you feeling truly satisfied or closer to the other person? More often than not, it just leads to frustration on both sides. The Sun in Mercury and Libra are gently encouraging you to prioritize diplomacy and harmony. Instead of pushing your point or trying to win the argument, try listening with an open heart. Seek common ground and approach discussions with a mindset of collaboration rather than competition. Have you ever had a moment where simply pausing to listen helped you resolve a conflict more easily than you expected? When you approach conversations with patience, you create space for understanding, and that's when real progress is made. So, as you navigate the day, think about how you can bring more balance into your interactions. Whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues, try to lead with empathy and openness. This not only strengthens your relationships but also fosters an atmosphere where everyone feels heard and valued. How are you feeling today? Have you experienced any moments of clarity or a sense of balance starting to return? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Drop a comment below and share what brings you peace or how you're working to create harmony in your life this month. Let's support each other on this journey.